Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another fantastic, profitable day for you. Monday, Labor Day, September 1st. Welcome to September baseball as we get down to the end of the season. This is our Major League Baseball show. Quite an exciting weekend of baseball. We had college football. We got the NFL starts this week. We got week 2 of college football. We got all kinds of stuff going on. So let's hop into everything we got happening. All of our shows on YouTube brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. If you need great ideas for awesome bets, if you want to look up bets that have the best odds of hitting, if you want to get the best odds for those bets at all the books that you currently are part of, and if you want to store all of those bets from multiple books in one place, Outlier, the world's #1 sports betting app, does all of that for you and more. 7-day free trial. You can get it on our YouTube channel page or at the end of every episode here on YouTube in the comment section. Make sure you take advantage. 7 days to check it out. That's how confident they are that you'll sign up right after that. All right, let's get started with the baseball show. First of all, if you're new to our show, welcome. Secondly, we do fade or follow 4 teams in Major League Baseball: Cubs, Dodgers, Royals, and Orioles. Just due to the amount of games and the amount of days, we do focus on those teams there. We will fade or follow those teams. That's where we put our own personal bets. But no worries, we will give you plays throughout the entire lineup. So let's get started, shall we? 1:05 Eastern time, as it's a holiday. We got day baseball, and it's not even on the board yet. No pitcher announced yet for the Marlins. Nationals with Alvarez, the 26-year-old coming up, Andrew Alvarez. Don't know really what to tell you here since we don't know any pitchers. Why not an over, right? I don't know. Like, we don't really know what to expect out of either one of those teams. Both teams have struggled to, I don't know, win a lot of games as of late. Might be the best way to put that. But we'll see where everything gets posted. So obviously we really can't give you too much at the moment because there's just nothing out there until it gets posted and we know some starters. Next, so we'll get started at 1:10 Eastern time. Tigers, Mets, Sean Manaea, Charlie Morton. So Manaea has not been that great lately. Charlie Morton last time out wasn't that great either. And in this one, Tigers are it's about a wash game, total 8.5. Both pitchers can struggle. Both offenses can struggle. Mets tend to struggle a little bit more on the road. They play pretty well at home. Who do we take here in this one? That is a damn good question, right? We're going to go Tigers here at home. I thought about taking the total here. It's tempting, over 8.5. We'll play with Charlie Morton at home. Tigers are pretty, one of the all the good teams so far this year, pretty much, they're going to win the majority of the games at home. And then on the road, it seems like if they can go 500 or maybe a couple games above, that's something to be said here. But Tigers in this one, early morning, Monday, or early afternoon, I guess, on the East Coast, but early morning out here for us. We'll get a Tigers win to get the game started. Next game up, 1:10 Eastern time as well. Reds, Blue Jays, Chris Bassett, Hunter Green, total 8.5. Reds are a slight favorite here, about $1.20. They should be at home. They score runs at home. The Blue Jays, tough series against the Brewers. They get back on the road. Hunter Green's pitched pretty damn well. I like a couple different things here. I think Reds money line front 5, Reds money line game, Reds over team total. And I like this over 8.5, over 4.5 to front 5 as well. I think all have a great chance to hit in this one. 1:35 Eastern time frame. Brian Bello and Messick for the Guardians. We got a little Red Sox action for all you Boston fans out there. Bello cruising along, 10-6, ERA under 3. Messick hasn't really pitched a lot of innings there. I think, the Red Sox offensively necessarily haven't been juggernauts like they, the last week or so, like they were the previous 3 to 4 weeks. But they figured out how to win games. That's good enough for us here. Red Sox are roughly, $1.50 favorite. It's worth the play there. Red Sox money line front 5. Red Sox money line for the game. I don't know about it over. Like I said, both offenses can struggle at times, so probably stay away from that side of it there. Next game up. What do we've got here? As the fun continues. Angels and Astros in Houston. I think Houston, the way their record seems to be, they'd rather play almost all their games on the road. They just cannot seem to figure things out at home. Like, they'll get occasional wins here, but they don't dominate at home like a lot of the good teams. They're much better on the road. UC Kikuchi going for the Angels against Garcia in this one. Angels are a dog here. I understand why. Doesn't mean we agree with it. Angels plus a half a run first 5 innings. Angels plus 1.5 for the game. I don't know. What do we think? UC strikes out 6+? Something like that. Angels over their team total. I think all of those play extremely well here in this one, in this Angels-Astros game in Houston. Next game up, 2:15 Eastern time, A's, Cardinals, Morales versus Sonny Gray. Totals at 8. And no surprise here, Cardinals $1.40, $1.50 favorite, depending on what book you're looking at. So A's are one of those teams, again, kind of back and forth. I mean, they didn't have the season I think we kind of expected. We were hoping they'd be close to 500 this season, but you can see on the offensive side of the ball. The problem is they've got too many games where they get shut out. But overall, I like where the A's are headed. I think by the time they get into Vegas in 2028, they should be rocking fire, competing for division championships, and making the playoffs if they continue the streak. They just got to find some pitching to go with, I think, a lot of their young hitters. And I think the reason why they struggle sometimes is because they do have a lot of young hitters, right? So in this one here, we're going to lay this one down. Take the 8 down to 7.5. Play the over. I think the Cardinals are going to score some runs. I see the A's offense putting up some runs here as well. I don't know if there's real reason to mess with the money line, but over 3.5 the front 5, over 7.5 for the game. I think both play extremely well for the A's and the Cardinals. Next game up. Oh, let's just have some fun, shall we? How about I don't think we're missing one on the board here. We are. White Sox, Twins, Bailey O'Bear, Aaron Savali, 2:10 Eastern time. Can't believe that game isn't on the board on it. I apologize to all of you on that. All right, it's a game not on the board here, but we're going to lay this one out really well. O'Bear normally has runners on everywhere, all the time. Savali lately, if the total's at 8.5, 9, we're definitely want to go over in this particular one. Over 4.5 the front 5. I think both teams can put up some scoring in this one. White Sox didn't have the best series against the Yankees, but did figure out how to win the third game, right? So, could have been worse. White Sox over 3.5 team total in that one as well. Like I said, White Sox can put up some runs. They normally don't pitch real well, but neither does Bailey O'Bear, so should be runs aplenty going on there. Next game up, 4:05 Eastern time frame. Braves travel to Chicago, play the Cubs. Oh, my God, the Cubs. Spencer Strider, Colin Ray. Now, Colin Ray has pitched better at home than on the road. He got destroyed his last time out. Spencer Strider continues to give up runs at an alarming rate. And knowing the Cubs, a team that they are better than this year than the Braves, they will figure out a way to, probably fall behind and lose some games. Anyway, total in this game is at 7.5, and this is over city for us. We think we're going to see some runs all day. Cubs, Braves over 1.5 the first 3 innings, 3.5 the first 5, 5.5 the first 7, 7.5 for the game. Braves and the Cubs over 3.5 team total. And then Acuna, Olsen, Michael Busch, same 5 bets apiece. Home run, double, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, and 3+ total bases. Next game up, we get to 4:10 Eastern time. Dollander and the Rockies against Tang and the Giants, total 11.5. Dollander on the road keeps those runs down. At home, his ERA is 3 to 4 runs or 5 runs higher per 9 than at home. I mean, on the road, he's much, which is the case for most of the Rockies pitchers. Tang on the other side gives up runs. That 11.5 to me is in major trouble. Over 5.5 to front 5, 11.5 for the game. I honestly think the Giants bats woke up over this last weekend. We can see 14, 15 runs, could see a 8-6, 9-7 type final in this one here, and we can easily go over early and often in this one. Next game up, Phillies, Brouhahas. This game in Milwaukee, Mizorowski, T1 Walker. So Mr. Walker actually pitched well his last time out. Do we really expect that on the road? Brewers are a $1.60 favorite. Phillies are a different team when they're at home than on the road. Brewers are pretty consistent overall, and playing against above 500 teams. They have the best record in Major League Baseball. This one here is simple for us. Mizorowski hasn't pitched tremendous as of late, but we trust him enough here against T1 Walker. Give us the Brouhahas money line first 5. Brewers money line for the game. Totals over 8.5. We actually like that over as well. And Brewers over their team total. I think all of those have excellent chances of coming in. Next game up, Mariners, Rays. This one at 7:35 Eastern time. Rays at home. They don't play really well there. Mariners coming into town. And normally, I don't like the Mariners much on the road. Haven't much all season long. But Boz has not been great. They should be able to score some runs there. This team should travel better than what it does. Castillo on the mound. This hasn't been Castillo's best season by any stretch of the imagination, but I think he, keeps the Rays hitters somewhat at bay. Not necessarily going to shut them out, but 2 to 3 runs. Mariners figure out how to get enough offense here. Mariners money line front 5. Mariners money line for the game. You can go Mariners over team total too if you want to take a swing at that one as well. And then we finish up 8:10 Eastern time. Rangers travel to Arizona. Patrick Corbin Day once again facing one of his old teams in the Arizona Diamondbacks, where he fluffed the Washington Nationals in that monster contract he got, gave them 6 years of absolutely nothing. Good stuff, right? Diamondbacks $1.50 plus favorite here. I understand it's National Patrick Corbin Day. He'll figure out how to probably pitch something well at home. I mean, not at home, against one of his former teams. We'll take the plus 0.5 run front 5, plus 1.5 for the game with the Rangers here. Not absolutely in love with this one here, but this does have some pretty good value. I think the Diamondbacks are getting a little bit of shine the way they played against the Dodgers. I just thought the Dodgers played horrible compared to what they did. The offense couldn't hit shit. I expect the Rangers to hit a little bit and hit that bullpen. All of a sudden, that bullpen is not like tremendous or something for Arizona, but the Dodgers didn't make them look that way. All right, so that's a rundown for Labor Day, September 1st, Major League Baseball. Once again, this show on all of our YouTube shows brought to you by Outlier, the world's #1 sports betting app. Not only can you get great ideas for bets, you can get the best hits rates for those bets. You can get the best odds for those bets at multiple books. And you can store multiple bets in one spot. Outlier, the app, 7-day free trial. You can find it on our YouTube channel page, and at the end of every episode of YouTube. Private Discord channel available for all of you out there. Let's give you a rundown of what you get for the Discord channel. You're going to get everything that we put out for public consumption early: baseball, basketball, football, right? WNBA, you get separate. We don't put that out for that. Formula One, we don't put that out for the public. Golf, when we got that out, we don't go put it out for the public. UFC, when we put it out, don't put it out for the public. You get all of that, plus you get everything else early on the Discord channel. It's $50 per month. You can find the same. You can find a link, same 2 spots you can, the Outlier app. You can find it in our YouTube channel page or at the end of every episode on YouTube here in the comments section. Check it out. Well worth your time. If you're wagering well over $200 per month, and if you're watching this show, more than likely you are. More than likely, almost a guarantee that you are. Check out the Discord channel. We're going to have Week 2 college posted here before too long. And we're posting NFL Thursday and Friday already. And that show won't be out for multiple days. Plus, they get the baseball picks early, everything else. it's just so much you get, and a couple 100+ members, throwback ideas. I know I was out for a couple days, but only missed one day on the Discord due to some illness, but we're over that, ready to rock and roll. Well worth your time on the Discord channel. Check that out as well. Also, just a reminder, any show you watch, YouTube, TikTok, whatever social media platform you're on, show a little love for the creators out there. Give a like, share, comment, something positive. Everybody's spending a lot of time putting out this content for everybody. You guys are enjoying it. I enjoy it as well. Make sure you just let them know. Simple like, share, comment works. We appreciate it quite a bit. All right. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.